When in different corners of the world, people greet each other with a hug or with hi, hello, good morning, good afternoon. In few countries and few cultures, they just bow down to greet each other. Why in India? And in Indian culture, people bend forward and touch feet of their elders, of their teachers. Why? Namaste, I am Acharya Pratishtha and I welcome you at Bharat Yoga English YouTube channel. Today we are going to talk about the logic, spiritual, religious, psychological, physiological and scientific logic behind this age-old ritual of touching feet of elders while greeting them. Well, when we greet our elders, touching their feet, we get blessings from them. Even if there is someone who is not happy with you, who is cursing you all the time, but at the time when you touch their feet, they can never ever curse you. They're just going to bless you. Now, how these blessings work with your psychology, we are going to discuss that as well. So let's start. First, let's understand the physiology of this age-old ritual of bowing down and touching feet of your elders. Now, to understand the physiology, we need to understand a very simple yogic practice, which is called Hastapadasana or Vibhakta Hastapadasana. Now, what happened when whole day we are standing? Circulation of blood is downward due to the gravitational force. So we are actually not doing anything entire day to bring that blood circulation upward, to bring that energy upward. Yogis practice Shirshasana, headstand, handstand to get the blood circulation upward, or some inverted practices. Now, one of that inverted practice, but then everybody is not doing yoga abhyas. How do they get the circulation of blood towards their skull? Now, answer is very simple. Let's make it a part of everyday ritual. Let's make it a part of their day-to-day life. Whenever they come in front of their parents, whenever they come in front of their guru, their teacher, or they bow in front of the murti of Bhagwan, they should bow down, bend forward, touch their feet so that naturally they practice Vibhakta Hastapad or Hastapadasana. What happens when you practice Hastapadasana? Blood flow or energy flow towards your skull. That means upward flow of energy happen, which means better skin, better eyesight, better brain, increases your brain capacities, better scalp, better hair, better heart, and it is a practice which is good for each and every disease, each and every ailment. Second is the psychological effect. Now, just close your eyes for 2 minutes and think about all the problems you're having right now in your life, whether it is a personal problem, professional problem, or any other problem. What is the reason behind that problem? You will find only one reason behind all your problems, and that is your ego. It is all about I'm so I-centric, I-ness, me-centric, that everything is surrounded by what do I like? I like this, I dislike this. I want it to happen like this. I. And that ego is the root cause of all your problems in this wonderful human life. What happened when you bow in front of someone? When you touch their feet, you become egoless because you realize that my life is being given by my parents. My knowledge is being given by my guru. Everything in this human life is being given by Bhagavan, by Paramatma. So nothing is mine. I become egoless. Second, whenever when you're scared, what your parents say, oh, why are you worrying? Your mom is here, your dad is here. What happened? This feeling gives you a sense of security. So when you bow down and touch their feet, you have this feeling of security. This power is there above me. This power is there behind me. So whenever anything will make me fall down, I cannot fall down at all because they are there to protect me. So this ritual makes you egoless and also tension-free. It makes you secure. Third is you receive blessings, as I said in the beginning of this video. Now, what happened when you receive blessing? Now, just take an example. Every day somebody is telling you you are useless, 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 you are useless. No matter how intelligent you are, one day you will feel, oh, I'm useless. Such is the power of words that affects your entire psychology and your entire life. Same way, when you wake up in the morning, you touch feet of your parents and they say, Ayushman Bhava, Khush Raho, blessings, lots of love, you are amazing, you're going to do great in your life, everything is going to be good. You go to your guru, you touch their feet, they say, Ayushman Bhav, long live my child, be a brave one, be wealthy, be healthy. That gives a lot of positivity. And that way, on one side, when somebody's cursing you every day, on the other side, somebody's blessing you every day. That works on your psychology, and ultimately that works on your entire system, and positivity induces within. Now let's understand scientifically. We all have positive and negative energy within us. In yogic language, we call it Ida, Pingla, Sushumna. Different energies are there, Suranadi, Chandranadi. So we are part of different energies. Now anyone who is superior to me, anyone who has a lot of positivity in him, anyone who has a lot of positive energy, when we touch, what happens? When we touch their feet, that energy is being transmitted in you and you become more positive. Now, to understand this, we need to jump on to the next point, which is understanding the neuroscience behind it. Now, what is neuroscience? It has been proved, there are several researches being done in neuroscience, that we have nerve endings at the tip of our fingers. That's the reason we feel when we touch. And it is among five senses as well: eyes, nose, tongue, ear, and fifth one is your skin. So whatever you touch, you feel it, you experience it. That's why you touch your food and you realize it is cold or hot. You touch something and you realize it is soothing or it is not so comforting. You touch something and you realize it is good or it is bad. So what happened when you touch something? These nerve endings send signals to your brain, and then your brain start working that way. Same way, we transmit a lot of energy through our palms. Now, that's why the whole science of marm therapy, whole science of acupressure is based on this neuroscience only. Also, you must have seen in several cultures, all the energy is being transmitted through our palms. Whether you look at Sanatan Sanskriti, where you transmit, how do they bless you with this? Now, even Tai Chi and other forms, what do? You transmit energy through your palms. When we do Urja Dhyan, we transmit Reiki. So everything, even you look at the mythological movies of different cultures, oh, they can generate fire, water, and so many things through their palms. Why? Because palms are the real transmitters, because you have nerve endings here. So what happened when you touch feet of your elder or somebody who's more powerful than you? You transmit their energy through touch. Now, when I say transmit energy, these days people just bend and, oh, okay, I'm touching your feet. They touch your knee and they feel that I'm touching your feet, because it has become just a ritual in their psychology. They don't know the scientific logic behind that. So whenever people do that to Gurudev, or what Gurudev say, come here and touch properly. What have you stolen from my knee? On a lighter note. So what happened? How one shall touch feet of their elders? Like this. Why this? Because that way your right hand is touching their right side, your left hand is touching their left side. Never touch feet like this. Always touch feet like this, so that right side energy is transmitting to your right side, left side energy is transmitting to your left side. This is the right way of touching feet. Not just this, that you are getting energy from them through your palms, through their palms also. When you bend and you touch their feet, they keep their hand at your Sahasrara chakra, at the top of your head, and you transmit their energy from that. Now, you must have seen a lot of saints, a lot of elevated people. They don't allow people to touch them. Why? Because they can sense the negative and positive energy very easily, and their energies can also drain out through touch. So this way, neuroscience, this way, touch therapy, mantra therapy, the sound, psychology, and ritual. These are the logics behind touching feet of your elders. Now, last part of this video, at few whom you should not touch feet. Okay, elders means everybody who is elder to you. No, you should touch feet of your parents. You should touch feet of your guru, no matter what age they belong to, because they are far more elevated, far more experienced than you. And third is Bhagwan, the idol form which you are offering prayers to in your everyday life, or you go to temple and there. But anybody who is, or your relatives whom you admire or who are elder to you, but anybody who has a lot of negativity, who has a lot of negative energy, you should never touch their feet. And also, anyone in the lying position, you should not touch their feet. Anyone who is coming out of washroom, you should not touch their feet. Or anyone who is coming out from doing something which is related to body waste or waste, you should not touch their feet. So these are some very simple rules. There are other ways of abhivadan also, which is namaste, which is dandavat pranam, and several other ways. I have already shared an episode on namaste. What is the logic? What is the science behind performing namaste? If you have any other query, any other question, do not hesitate to send it to us. Send us your queries and we'll try to come up with an episode on that in our upcoming Friday episodes. Do not miss next Friday episode, where we will be discussing about one ritual which you must have heard. Oh, you should never leave dirty utensils in your kitchen overnight. That will make you unwealthy. That's going to take all your wealth. How? Let's understand the science behind it next Friday. Lots of love, light, and blessings to all of you. Share this video with your loved ones, and especially with youngsters. We started this series with an objective to bring knowledge about our ancient culture among youngsters. So you can contribute by sharing this video to maximum people. You can join us at @Acharya Pratishtha Ji, Facebook, Instagram, Koo app, and @ePratishtha Twitter. Lots of love, light, and blessings for all of you. Hari Om.